Bundi nga why if I take advantage of the man's age. We were doing things even and the man didn't know of. And such persons actually Asaba to move forward. Such persons have got themselves into a serious cabal that things must continue very well. Never. Never. Like I said, Asaba, he brought he did so many great things.
Innovations.
So many innovations, great ones. And those innovations have come to stay, no going back. Because our people welcomed it with their arms like this. But if there is one or two areas where mistakes were made, of course, such areas must be corrected. 2 weeks before he died, in our executive council meeting, we were still contemplating, we were still doing things, how to put this Otuhaza, the best way for Otuhaza to work, the best way how to make Otuhaza work in this modern age. 2 weeks before he died, we never concluded on it. But for some people to come and begin to say that that's changed, that if we try visiting Otuhaza, that we're trying to rubbish the legacy of our uncle, that is rubbish. Those persons are lying. Agbo has made so many innovations. He brought so many changes that our people, both old and young, must welcome. But for these one or two things that we never concluded before he died, and for some persons to go saying that it must be so, we're in our life. All hands must be on deck. Asaba, our forebears, they have thought about it. They have our royal monarch, the number one, the sovereign. And of course, we have the traditional chiefs that rotate like the Asaba of Asaba, the position of the Asaba of Asaba. Let me explain that. The Asaba of Asaba, the Odogwu of Asaba, the Iyasa of Asaba, Oni of Asaba, and Omu of Asaba. These 5 positions rotate amongst the 5 houses, the 5 gates of Asaba. I am the Odogwu today, and I hail from Omonaje. Omonaje being the last son of Nebisi. From Omonaje, whenever I'm called upon, I'm gone. Of course, the position of Odogwu will move to the first one again as the name. Like the Asaba of Asaba today, Asaba, of course, Asaba, Professor Chikedoze is from Omweze. The next community is the second son of Nebisi, Ubomanta. There are no two ways about it. These are enshrined in our brain and everything, in our custom. These 5 positions, Asaba, Odogwu, Iyasa, Oni, and Omu, rotate among the 5 ruling houses. And that is why they are traditional chiefs. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, today, when I pass on, the position of Odogwu moves to Mweze. It is not for anybody to say, okay, you be the Odogwu. It's the Mweze community who will now sit down and go to diviners, whatever, to ask questions. Who will be best suited for this position? So these 5 positions is sacrosanct. Nobody touches. They are not the honorary chiefs, honorary Onizeles. The honorary Onizeles is men of impeccable character, men who has achieved in our community, men who have attained some height in the country and state. They can be so honored with title. Those are honorary titles. Now, outside the four traditional things, you now have the Onoi and Oloto that equally rotate amongst the 5 gates. But their tenure is just for 10 years period.
Now 12 years.
Now 12 years experimental. Originally 10 years period. Of course now with just the existing Oduah, they will now be staying for 12 years. Experimental thing. At the expiration of these 12 years or 10 years as the case may be, yes, the title Onoi and Oloto will move to the next Oduah. So for you now to go relegating these people who have symbol of authority, who have the staff of office, to relegate them for another to come and head them and boss them, that is abomination. This, even up to 2 weeks or a week before Asaba passed on, we never decided really on this. And this is what is causing the issues in Asaba. We don't just take because of this one issue to rubbish all the achievements of our departed monarch. No. I am not fighting with anybody. I don't want to fight with anybody. My position is that of Odogwu Ahaba. My thing, my duty is to protect, with my life if need be, to protect our people, the good people of Asaba, anywhere, anytime, any day. Both physically, spiritually, and otherwise. And I pray to God to give me the wherewithal.
Amen.
So my brother, no one is fighting no one. We are not fighting anybody. We just want Asaba to be best for us. I appeal, there is no winner here, no vanquish, no leader, no winner. Let us kayukoma milonu kobo fufo. Ndi lo le kiri anyi. Okoko nda si no nyandi lo bana ngurunguru. Le chendu ya chengu nine. Ahaba biko no. Omo Ahaba biko. Ibo Ahaba biko. Ibo Ahaba in particular. You have been silent throughout this period, trying period. Ibo Ahaba biko no. You should rise and take your rightful place. And even women like omorichie, and even women like omorichie, and even women like omorichie, these were great women. And today we speak of them even when they are gone. Because the present women of Asaba should rise. And even more, okay, we are not always getting it right, but it's for you, the women, to push us. Correct us if need be. Biko no mwanya Ahaba. Ibo Ahaba. Ibo haije mono. Biko na anuma yono masunu biko. Biko no. Ekwe na nuki fele nani. On many occasions, all the kasaba di da. Ono na dia domiteni. Ibo Ahaba biko no. Biko. Biko eji nyaka. Biko no shedo no januku. Ahaba must continue to be one. We cannot. I ain't your name. I ain't divided. I ain't your name. I ain't divided. I ain't your name. I ain't told one young Tanaba one young back. How many are we? Because any my heaven minutes of my mama was in Blanco. Odogwu Ahaba now you're today. We're all for Ahaba. We're all for Ahaba. You can't go to we're not young. National because. Only I never say I'm a yale. Oh, when you're Masiani. Oh, I am as if any Onyani Mefe, the Kobayale. Olinzelani, I'm my young. National Biko. Before the Zelan, now you're Obi Ahaba. Ndi Ahaba. Nibaya Sina Baba Loki Wajidi Bube. Biko, Ndi Ahaba, Biko. Equanano Kifiliman, Equanano. Lotano Donuje. Lotano Twigene. I get share your home. Because all the effort. You know the spiritual things we pass through. All the effort. I'm my own master because every year my ever is Maba Mama was in Bako. Ndi Ahaba Biko. Biko no ana ma yona so no biko no. Can you go one million of Lieutenant the old days of past. Lieutenant Gessie we go back. Come we come and get we go back. We go home. Ndieze. Ndi Ahaba ji ebube. Biko no rise to the occasion. Rise to the occasion. Ndi Ahaba biko. Ekona no kifele nanyi. Ekona no kamo mwani. Ndi ba ya zana de tiseze chief also.
Sa.
Biko no. Outside in this Ahaba, my young Ahaba. Ndi Ahaba. Biko, mmadụ dị n'ime unu. Anyị nwe mmadụ n'ime unu chinne or professors. Do you know the number of professors anyị nwe as Olizele? Do you know the number of doctors anyị nwe Olizele? Ana m ayọ ọnụ na-asị unu biko. Many of you can marry. Forget her. Na-eji the title of Odogwu. Ọkụ si dị. Nna m ji the title of ihe say I was a toddler then. Mmadụ dịka Ojise money. Chief Adipaya. Obia, they like paying homage to the traditional chiefs. Please don't lose focus. Ndị banya sị ojela afia jele ọnọ n'ụlọ. Nọpụta n'ojela afia. Biko nọ. Ndị Olizela. Unu bụkwazi ndị Ahaba ji dị ebube. Unu nọ n'ugbo nọdụ n'ebe niile. Biko nọ. Unu nọ na-azụ ka afia. Afọ ahụ na-azụ ka afia. A na-asụ biko. Biko nọ. So many professors in your midst. And so many chocolates you take president. Biko nọ. Unu shine. Jikobano. This is no time to fall apart. No. We are facing some, this is a period of serious challenges. Anomayono Biko, let's come together. Biko, let's come together. There are little differences. Okay, you come 1 million of water. Ofonya di amasi. Ofonya di buzo chietia. Biko na Ahaba di monaka. Now you're palebo. This is no time to fall out. This is no time to fall out. A divided house can never fight and win any war. Get Chinese who committee was set up 2 days ago on land recovery and demolition. Land recovery and demolition. Keba ni wadi other than Asaba. But how many Asaba persons came from members of that committee? What happened can I tell them make a move of us? I have played politics for so long. I'm on Kwasi from the Beni. A committee set up in the state capital on land recovery and demolition. Land recovery and demolition with no single Asaba person there. 80-90% of the land to be recovered will here in Asaba, but no single Asaba person there. I can put it alone. Omo Ahaba biko. Anya mela kwa ejumanya. Anya Ahaba biko, modern Ahaba biko. We need to come together. We need to speak as one people. Because once we are divided, that is what the enemy wants. Once we are divided, they will climb on us. They will march on us. They will march on us because when what will be will be. What will be will be. With Odogwu. Odogwu is the oldest Ikenga. For over 400 years. The Odogwu in my abode is the one handled by the first Odogwu of Asaba. Odogwu Wagwem. That is the same Ikenga in my abode. That is the same Ikenga I pray to every day. Only do nana. Na papa mama jama onye chukwamo wada onye chukwamo se onye so no mo bi federal no get this year mo se and one as long as he can have them naka one do anything that is detrimental to the interest of Asaba. If I do it, may God call me that day that spot. Let me go and answer my ancestors. If I ever do anything that will be contrary to the interest of my people, This one child papa. No why drink a jum movie. Why drink a jum drum. Mama yoka na yoga and so. And this is no time to boil. This is no time to fall apart. Now you know. I'm going to intervene in and then my brother. My twin brother. Which is always a new worker. Yes. Most of it is on a good right. You and I say, I know everything. I got a public glare. Most of you for the Bugasia. And I'm appropriate channel. I cannot channel that. Like in Ndi Ahaba, in their meeting day before yesterday. So now I invite you, which is always one interactive, session. Not Jesus, not Obi Agbogidi. And not Guava. So always a Obi Agbogidi. Oh, him over 40 years. And him will continue to be. Can't speak ill of him. But remember, no man is infallible. I do make mistakes. And he is likely to make mistakes. If there is any who feel offended with his interview or whatever, please forgive for the one spirit of Asaba. Let us come together, regardless. We need our hands on deck. We need swallow the two. We need all of these, all of these, all of our labels, all the intelligent sons and daughters of Asaba to move this come forward. This is no time to fall apart. We can criticize ourselves internally.